you may not be lucky.
Me, I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
Yeah, I know. That's why I need to clarify that. So that
because I had told my producers that I needed a cannabis advocate on the team.
Yeah.
Because we have to be very realistic. Beyond the letters of the law, what is our reality?
So that is where I'm going to say, we don't need to be legalistic about this.
Exactly.
So is cigarettes legal in Nigeria? In fact, on it, you will see smokers are liable to die young, but people are still smoking. And we know smoking is killing people. Sugar. As sugar is me, I have sweet tooth, so I know I know how long it took me to stop using white sugar. They sell it everywhere. It's legal. That it is legal. That it is not even it is not illegal to have. Does not mean that it is healthy.
Exactly.
Which is where I think if we start to look at it from that point, we will stop punishing. We will start looking for ways to nip it. And I'm saying, if you come from the part of when it's just a recreational thing, let's be careful not to be providing palliatives that are not sustainable to people. We are providing a sort, people are, what are they really running from? I think those are the things we need to pay attention to. Like right now, we keep complaining that the pandemic is much in Nigeria. This is a generation where people compare themselves, where everybody is looking for affirmation. Everybody is trying to run away from the crowd. They want to just be on their own. I work with a lot of these guys, and by the time you start talking to them, you will notice that they, as simple as our phone is, I can tell you that phones actually causes drug abuse. Because you have seen a lot of stuff online. When you go to your phone, you see stuff that is making you to feel less of yourself, that is making you to, then the next thing is, you are looking for a feel-good moment. Then the next thing is, you are going to some of these drugs. So the phone, what are the real root cause? Sincerely, for me, where I stand, I think is a problem of identity. Where people really don't...
We're going to get to the solution.
So I think, sorry, why I had to interject now is, I notice when we ask some of these guys, they tell you that, but it is legalized in some place. Like I told you, I said I read about it. It becomes abusive when it is not recommended by a doctor. And I don't think even in those countries, they recommend you to go and smoke it. They put it into the medicine that they give some cancer patients and all of that. They know, at least they know dosages that they are going to, and they put it's not, you know, when you smoke, you are not only taking the actual elements that is in it that gets people out. There are other stuff that come with it, which are the other stuff that actually causes cancer. So we need to be careful not to now reduce it, start to try to glamorize it, like you rightly said the other time. We need to be careful.
When you were talking about Portugal legalizing it, you also decriminalize. You also didn't refer to those that had decriminalized and now have turned back. Because so when like Thailand had not come back.
Even in the US.
Quite a lot of this. And when you also when you also point the example of use Portugal as an example, as at 2018, when the drug use survey in Nigeria, when that report came out, the population of Portugal was about 10 million. And the population of cannabis users in Nigeria, as at then, was 10.6 million. That's those age between 15 and 16. That's more than the whole country itself.
We have a larger nation of cannabis users.
So we have to be very careful when it comes to this issue.
Stay away from drugs, though. Well, I'm just doing devil's advocate.
Yeah, that's why. Because I see you are doing the devil's advocate. We have to
stay away from drugs. Because when you move around in Nigeria, you see a lot of, mad people around without coats. Some of them are also a fallout of the pandemic we're talking about. Well, we'll return after this break. We're taking the conversation to the audience, and wherever you're watching from, we'll also would like to hear from you. Use the hashtag TVC Town